If you've ever wondered how to really get property, then this video is for you. Good day, good day, good day. ICanWin here, and in this video, I'm going to be helping you get out of the mud and literally get onto the road to start making millions in your property investment journey. Now, I don't know about you, but I reached the stage in my property investment journey at one point where I started asking myself, how comes I'm not making the mega bucks? How comes I'm not on the road to the millions? And how comes I'm still stuck at this £200-300 per month per property doing single let strategies? And this literally brought me to a place where I started to think about how I could improve my property investment journey and make more wealth in order to secure a legacy for my children. And one of those days, as I was thinking about this and really contemplating on it, sitting down, literally, maybe even watching YouTube videos like you might be doing right now, the light bulb turned on and it all hit me. And what hit me was the fact that my time is more valuable than my money. So I'm going to share a little illustration to help you understand exactly what I'm talking about. You see, I'm a person who studied 4 degrees, and for my undergraduate degree, that cost me £9,000 for the whole degree. Now, I know some of you who are a little bit younger, you might be saying to yourself, but Samuel, it's £9,000 per year right now to go to university. And you're absolutely right. And that's because the universities and the government decided to jack up the price of university for the same degrees. But anyway, back to the video. Now, although I paid £9,000 to study my undergraduate degree, which took me 3 years, I sometimes wonder to myself, if I went to the university on the first day of university and knocked on the door and said to them, hey, I've got the 9K, here's the £9,000 right here, right now, would they give me the degree? Now I want you guys to leave a comment down below and literally let me know what you think they would say. Now, I often ask people this question, and some people say to me, Samuel, they'd say you're crazy. Samuel, they'd say this is not how it works. Samuel, they'll say, get out of here. And maybe every single one of those people who have given me those answers were absolutely right. The reality is they wouldn't accept my £9,000 and give me the degree that day. And most people do not know the reason why they won't. And I'm going to share with you the simple reason why they won't. The reason they wouldn't give me the degree in exchange for the £9,000 is because my time is more valuable than my money. Because the university understands that it's the time that I invest showing up every single day, making sure that I show up for the exam, making sure that I complete the coursework, making sure that I'm in lectures and having a certain measure of attendance that makes them say, he's okay, let's give him the degree today. And that today is after the 3 years. Now, the reason this is so important is because many of us, we go out into the workplace and go and get a J.O.B, which I'm so glad I learned from Dr. Myron Golden, stands for the jump out of bed, get on the journey of the broke so we can stay just over broke. Now, the problem with the J.O.B is we very quickly forget, because in the J.O.B, we sell our time for money, we very quickly forget that our time is worth more than our money. Now, the reason I want to share this with you as a foundation, as I help you get on the road to millions in property, is because I want you to understand how it all works. You see, the first thing you need to get about property is the simple fact that the first focus many of us need to have is a focus on cash flow. The reason we need to have a focus on cash flow is because cash flow is the one type of money we can make in property which allows us to replace our income and thus buy back the most valuable thing that we need to own, which is our own time. You see, the moment we're able to buy back our own time, everything changes, because now we're in a place and now we can be in a space where we can focus on the things that really matter. Now, if you're a serious property investor, the reason it's so important that we get to that place where we buy back our time is because that allows us to focus on the things ahead, the treasures ahead, the things that are so much more important, such as our legacy. Now, this leads me to the second point, because straight after we focus on cash flow, straight after we replace our income from cash flow creation strategies that allow us to be financially free and buy back our time, the next thing we need to focus on is building up our treasure. Now, this is generally what I call our war chest or a treasure chest. Now, I get this concept from the Bible. It's found in Matthew chapter 13, verse 44, which is literally my favorite parable in the whole Bible because it's a whole parable in just 3 lines. And the parable basically says that the kingdom of heaven is just like a man who found treasure. And when he found treasure in the field, he goes and hides that treasure in the same field. He goes away, and because of how joyful he is about the treasure he found, he goes and sells everything he has, the things he thought was important, in order for him to be able to buy the field, buy that land, and obtain rightfully the treasure. You see, the reason I'm sharing this parable with you is because after you buy back your time, the next thing you should focus on in your property journey is profits. Focus on the profits you can make. Now, a simple profit generating strategy is a property flip. When we buy a house for, let's say, 100,000, we do some renovations on that house for, let's say, 20,000, and then we go and sell that house for, let's say, 150,000. And that puts us in a position where we make a one-time liquidated £30,000. And if you do that 10 times, and after doing that 10 times at the same rate, you will have a treasure chest of £300,000, give or take the tax. Now, the reason this is so important is because the moment we've acquired our time back, and then we've gone into that second step and not just only focused on cash flow to get our time, but now focused on profit to get our treasure, we put ourselves in a great position. We put ourselves in a position where we have seed capital funds in order to buy property at a very serious rate. And this is where the step towards the millions literally gets real clear. This last step is to focus on equity. Now, when we focus on equity, the third type of money you can make in property, we shift into a place where we're no longer just focusing on buying back our time because we own our time now. We're no longer focused on building up our treasure chest because we have the treasure chest built up through means of the profits that we've generated. But this last step, as we focus on equity, is all about us building our talents. Now, some of you may have no idea what a talent is according to the Bible, but in the Bible, a talent was literally a weight, a measure of strong, real value. You see, the moment we own our time, because we've bought it back with cash flow, the moment we've built our treasure because we've accumulated that through means of profits, the only thing left to do is to build our talents. We have to build our talents, work on our talents, accumulate our talents more and more and more so that our legacy will be established forevermore. If you guys got value out of this video, what I literally want you to do is smash the like button down below and be sure to leave a comment and let us know what you took away from this video. Side by side with that, why don't you go watch this video right here where I break down even more value for you on your property investment journey. This is Samuel ICanWin. I'm signing out, and remember that it's small keys just like these that open up great big doors. I'll see you on the next one. Good day. God bless.